Government.
That's Hunter.
Yeah, and that's Dana.
She fucking rocked. I'm Dana, bitches. That's Hunter.
Woo!
And this is both of us.
On the on government. Okay, has anybody noticed how we're slowly becoming a socialist country? Although, I don't know. We voted against it.
Yeah.
It's just like...
Slowly. It has been slowly manifesting itself. Even in the Bush administration. I did not like the Bush administration, but there's a difference between not liking and disagreeing with totally hating and bashing everything it did.
Okay, it doesn't matter what, political party, what president, they've all been doing it. Whoever's higher up the ladder is somehow getting a whole hell of a lot more power.
Exactly. Okay, what we're going to talk about...
Oh yeah, the curfew. Downtown, there is a curfew. You have to be back at home or with a legal guardian or something at 10 o'clock.
Holy crap, seriously?
Yeah, otherwise the police will bust you and give you a ticket.
No.
I know. They're slowly taking over.
That's fucking scary. Did you know there's such a thing as free speech zones? So, if you have something negative to say about the government, there are certain places you can't say it.
I'm sorry, but it was written in our Constitution, and I have every right.
That is the first fucking thing on the Bill of Rights, freedom fucking speech.
How about this one next? Right to own guns. Amendments. Right to bear arms. Right to, protect yourself.
And what they don't understand is that people will get guns anyway. Like the old saying, like if they banned cans of worms, your dad, who is a fisher, is going to be the only one out by the alley dealing them and buying them.
Exactly.
Criminals will get guns, and regular people like us won't be able to defend ourselves. Like, what the fuck would you do if someone came into your house with a rifle and you had 2 kids in the back room and a wife you needed to protect?
And all you have is a rock.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I think the gun wins this battle.
Because the government says you don't have a right to protect your life and your family's life. Because it's dangerous. Because it's horrible. Because some people just shouldn't own a gun. And that is a good point, but that does not give them the right to ban them from every person.
Or even to restrict them. There are restrictions on guns. Okay, silencers. Those I can understand. Again, point taken. You don't want somebody shot using a silencer. I get that. But, I don't know, something outrageous like a 22. 22s are cheap. You can shoot off 6 rounds of them and only have used 20 cents after 6 rounds of shooting. Okay, it's dumb. My family lives off of using guns for dinner.
Her name is Hunter. What is the hint?
She has come over and eaten elk and deer, and I think you've had grouse too.
Yeah.
And rabbit.
That's awesome.
Rabbit doesn't taste so good though. It's hard to eat the meat.
Yeah, it's kind of like chili.
Yeah,
don't try rabbit.
Well, it doesn't taste very good.
I have elk here. Elk burgers.
Woo! Ow! Yay meat! Okay? And besides, it's cheaper than beef. Okay, I'm gonna pay $18 a pound for something that I'm gonna lose half of because it's covered in fat.
Plus taxes, because it's bad for you.
Yep, and they're pumped with antibiotics, and they feed their own poop back into them. On top of that, their poop, cow shit, is basically toxic. Cows are not supposed to be eating freaking corn, but they feed them that anyway. So it makes their shit toxic, and wherever they dump it, it doesn't regrow flowers or anything. It just sits there. It's like creating the Dust Bowl on purpose.
Yeah.
And if any of you have, read history, know history, you know what the Dust Bowl is. Yeah. And open a book.
We are recreating history, one little step at a time in every sector. Do you know what's going to happen next? Communism!
Ah! Ah! You know something? We are not a democracy. We are a republic. Republics stay republics. Republics are for the people.
They work for us. We don't work for them.
And democracies become dictatorships.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad just to see what we're coming to.
I don't want my children growing up in this. I don't want to grow up in this. You know what? You know what's fucking sad? 20-year-old college students don't understand.
And that's just sad.
Yeah. Look at that. I have purple hair. Do I look like I should know this shit? No! I learned this shit because I have to. Because it's a matter of survival.
And if any of you have read the Common Sense book by Thomas Paine, I don't know, it's a famous document that talks about how the American colonists should, I don't know, revolt. We are revolutionists!
And you can pick up, like, a new version of that book, I think it is, by Glenn Beck. And I've heard it's wonderful, but I haven't read it yet.
And you know something? It's easy to understand. We are dying.
Our country will fall if we continue what we're doing.
We are sons and daughters of the revolution.
We are Americans. Like, seriously. People, you know what? This is in another video, and it pissed me off so much because it's true. If one of our leaders had stood up on a podium and called us a nation of cowards the week after 9/11, he would have been shot.
And guess what? Our newest president did. And what did we do?
Nothing.
And you know something else? It's really dumb, especially because it's not just one president, it's every single one slowly progressing.
We're not shit-talking Democrats. This isn't about Democrats or Republicans. It's not about anybody. It's about all of them.
Republic! My teacher this year, before she had voted, my history teacher had scanned it before she had written down any of what she voted for. So she scanned it front and back. There was the Boston Tea Party. Did you believe that there was a Boston Tea Party? Well, you know what? I would vote for the Boston Tea Party. You know why? Because the Boston Tea Party is revolution!
The Boston Tea Party.
Tea Party.
You said Tea Party. I love you!
Anyway.
Lesbians!
Woo! Continuing on.
Anyway.
It's dumb. And every single president is doing it. Doesn't matter what party. Doesn't matter what he or she says. They're liars!
They're all liars and cheaters. And you know what? I lean towards conservatism because conservatism slowly is dying. We have a chance to save conservatism. But Democrats, liberals, no. They're on the fast track to destruction. And you know what? I'm socially liberal. I am pro-abortion, pro-gay marriage, all that good shit. But no. When you try to apply it to the Constitution and governmental rights, no. Doesn't work.
You know something else? There's also reverse discrimination coming into play.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Hunter, that's racist. You can't say reverse discrimination.
Am I an American? No!
Get out of the camera, Mexican! Whitey! I love you! See? She's like a half Mexican, aren't you?
Half Mexican.
She's half Mexican and I'm all cracker. And we're friends.
It's possible, bitches.
We're lesbian lovers.
Can't do it right now, sweetheart.
My family's gonna think this and think that I'm gay. I'm not gay, I like boys.
Alright.
I don't know if they can see that.
So you're gonna go over there? Alright, thanks for tuning in. And now we are tuning out.
Goodbye. Stop being idiots.